Okay, we've got the displays mounted up front, and we've got the display mounted here in the back. And I'm going to show you a few things that we've got together over here for you. We've got our controller for our camera, which we've got mounted above the door right there. And then we've got a few units right here, and I'll walk you through what each one does. This one right here on the bottom is our HDMI to HD-BASE-T or over network extender. In other words, we're plugging into this unit and it is actually sending video out to all the displays, as well as feeding the audio from presentations, whatever the computer's doing, to the PA system. The box here on top, the Blackmagic Audio to SDI, that is actually bringing audio from the PA system, from the mixer, to the live stream mix. In other words, it's how we're getting sound into the live stream. Next to this is our capture card. What it's actually doing is taking the SDI signal, video signal from the camera that's feeding through here with the audio and bringing it in through USB into our computer. And then, like I said, we've got our controller for our camera here, which allows us to move the camera around, set presets, make adjustments, all of those kind of things. And that's pretty much all of the components here. We've got three things that we've installed here on the laptop. The first one is Easy Worship. It's the same thing that New Mount Union decided to go with. And it's going to ask you to register. You have to pay for the program, but in the meantime, you can do the demo version. And you can see in the demo version, there is a watermark, Easy Worship watermark over whatever you do, and it's going to keep asking you to do it. But anything that I double click on, scriptures, songs, anything will come up. And I've got a whole training on this that I can send to you on this actual program. But there's going to be a watermark behind it. So that's Easy Worship. It's for displaying song lyrics, scriptures, all kinds of things. You can bring video into it, and a very versatile program. The next thing that I've got on here, let's go down. I've got Zoom installed, which is not signed in, of course, but that'll allow you to do Zoom meetings using the system. It's really easy to do a Zoom meeting. It's the same thing as a conference room. So your camera is actually acting like a webcam, has audio with it, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you're projecting your Zoom meeting on the screens just like you would on your own monitor. So it's basically just an extension of as far as your webcam is there and your monitor is these three displays, and so it's just a larger scale of a personal Zoom meeting. The other thing that we installed is OBS Studio. It's a really useful free program at obsproject.com, and what it allows you to do is actually you can view the camera, and you can view the audio signal coming in, all of those things. You can record from here, and you can also set it up so it'll stream with a stream key from Facebook or YouTube. You can actually shoot it over to one of those straight from here, and allows you to add overlay of text and logos, all kinds of cool stuff. And so I've got this on here as well. I also have a little bit of a training video on that I could probably merge up and send your way. So, but this is while we've got this up, we can go ahead and view our camera. You can see that we've got initially just a wide angle shot that when it first starts up. And I'll take you through the controller real quick. What I'm doing here is I'm just panning, tilting up and down, panning left and right, and then twisting clockwise to zoom in. And you can see it's a pretty powerful camera. That's the tightest zoom right there, so should be about right. So so all of that is controllable here manually. However, The most useful thing about this controller, the Huddlecam HC Joy, is that it has presets, and you can think of it like FM presets in on your radio, if there's still such a thing. But you've got 10 presets that you can record into the system. So in other words, if I want to zoom way out and beginning of service, let's say I want to see everybody coming in, everything going on, I just want a wide angle of all of that. I can set that up with the joystick, and then I can come over here and I'll push set 1, enter. And it's now recorded under, now all I have to do is hit the 1 button and it'll go to that position. Let's say the next position that I want is there's going to be a worship team, and maybe I want to see the TVs and the banner like that, something like that. So I can actually set that up as number 2. So to do that, I'll push set 2, enter. Now, if you'll watch, I'm about to hit 1, and it's going to go out to that first shot. Now I'm going to hit 2. I'm just pushing the 2 button, and it's going into that shot. So it'll automatically hit up to 10 different shots that you can do through a service, so you never have to touch the joystick. It's already preset. So that's very handy for volunteers. To get audio to the live stream, to the Zoom meeting, to OBS, whatever you're doing, the audio that's coming into here, embedding into the video signal, is actually coming from the X32, and we're feeding a house mix from the monitor output, and I'll show you what that looks like. The monitor output is up here at the top. I can push view, and I can see the signal and everything coming from, and I can make adjustments to the levels and things like that here. And that's a house output. Now that can be changed. It's an XLR. We're running through a little DTI to get that done, but you can see this is our XLR cable that is running to the Blackmagic box over there. And so that can actually be plugged into one of the mix outputs if you want to manage a separate mix for the live stream. That's easily done. The input from the computer, for the video system from the computer, for the presentations or whatever, we've put over here on channel 8. We've changed that to say video. And so that's any audio that's going on the displays can be adjusted right there. Okay, we're gonna clean up and polish up and get out of here. But if you have any questions, you can give us a call at 870-814-0714. Actually, a more efficient way of doing it, believe it or not, is jerry@bensberg.tech, BENSBERG.TECH. If you get a hold of, if you send an email there, I get it immediately instead of it going through the office, and so that's a little more efficient to get some things done. So anyway, just let us know if you need anything else. We're pretty stoked about the way this turned out, but if you have any questions, just give us a call.